Tonight we report on fewer homeless people reported in Grant County, and Representative Dan Newhouse pays a visit to Moses Lake. What's going on in sports, Bob?
You bet, Alan. Big Bend basketball splits game with Columbia Basin, and a few local high school teams are still alive in district basketball competition. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
And here in the weather department, I'm expecting clearing conditions overnight tonight, leading us into a very nice Friday. A little breezy and cooler, though, for the weekend. Details coming up shortly.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on Ifiber One News.
From the Ifiber One HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is Ifiber One News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is Ifiber One News, and it starts now.
Volunteers found fewer homeless people in Grant County during this year's point-in-time count compared to last year. Counters found 131 homeless people during the January 29th count. According to Stephanie Bonwell, the homeless programs supervisor at Grant County Housing Authority, the number is less than the 177 counted in 2014. Bonwell said her office took a different approach to counting homeless this year, focusing on school counselors and teachers who have better knowledge of family housing situations. The 46 volunteers counted 47 unsheltered homeless individuals in Moses Lake, 17 in Ephrata, 16 in the Quincy, George area, 7 in Grand Coulee, 18 in Mattawa, and 26 in Royal City. No homeless people were counted in Soap Lake. There were 45 sheltered homeless people counted and 64 who are temporarily living with family or friends. Volunteers counted 42 homeless children and 90 homeless households. 9 Moses Lake High School wrestlers began their trip to Tacoma Thursday morning for the MAT Classic State Championships with a send-off celebration at the school and a police escort through town. Reporter Joe Utter has the story.
The Moses Lake High School wrestlers were sent off in style Thursday morning as they made their way to Tacoma for the MAT Classic State Championships this weekend at the Tacoma Dome. The Chiefs have 9 wrestlers competing in this week's championships, including defending champ in the 113-pound weight division, Trey Long, and the runner-up to Long last year, Cooper McCullough, who moved up to the 120-pound weight class this year. Also making a return trip to Tacoma are Chase Clausen, Joel Torvez, Hudson Mossef, Nico Hernandez, and Justin Sainsbury. Jose Garcia and Hunter Cruz are making their debut at the state championship. The league, district, and regional champs are looking to claim its first team title in more than 15 years. The Chiefs come into the championship ranked first in 4A wrestling. This is Joe Utter for Ifiber One News.
Quincy is moving forward with a new police station. The city council approved, looking for companies to construct an 8,000 square foot building south of City Hall and perform renovations to the present City Hall. The city budgeted $3 million for the project last year. City Administrator Tim Sneed said the architect had problems in her personal life, which caused a delay. The new building is part of a larger plan to make more space for the police department. The city's administration and finance departments are moving to the former library, and the police department will use the space the administration and finance offices leave behind. Mayor Jim Hembry previously said the police department has grown from about 5 or 6 officers in the 1950s when City Hall was built to about 20 officers. No decision was made about annexing the Grant County Fairgrounds into Moses Lake during a discussion between Moses Lake and Grant County officials. The Grant County Commissioners met with 6 city council members on Wednesday. The county is facing a March 2nd deadline set by the State Department of Health to decide what to do with the fairgrounds septic systems. State officials claim the present septic systems aren't able to handle the amount of sewage produced by the fairgrounds during the fair. Engineers made 2 suggestions to the county: connect to the city sewer system, or build an evaporative lagoon behind the rodeo arena. The commissioners supported connecting to the city sewer system, but continued to express concerns about city's requirement to annex the property if the fairgrounds were connected to the system. And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
Short break, we'll be right back.